core realms. It has been through multiple ages since it converged, 16 millennia ago. From the age of convergence to the age of the abyssal terror, the core has seen conflicts come and go that have been subverted by those chosen who have been reborn with greater power. And now, with the age of the reset here, new chosen are being gathered for a conflict that has been brewing in the background for well over a century. However, before this conflict arrives, our story begins on the famed pillar of the harbor, within the foundation region of the core. Worlds have been liberated by the Sidorian Alliance's core command, calling them command colonies. And a war for command rose nearly half a century ago, with an insurrection claiming that core command caused the core reset. But these are just distractions. At least, that's the conspiracy being brewed. To uncover what is blinding these realms, we close in on a new squad of Chosen in Cycle 140 ACR. A rather unexpected bunch who had gathered to save a small city on the border of Oestevez, Turth-Trin Trek. They have been chosen for a challenging road ahead. One that faces this blinding light. One a Redicon, one a Sin, and two Kron from distant paths. These chosen have yet to comprehend the path they're on, and what the core is about to face in the coming cycle. A war that has no end in sight. A tyrannical dynasty that has the pillars on the brink of another conflict. But within it all, a growing movement to reach a better and brighter age. A new age that has yet to decide its destiny. As we begin, sirens ring out from all angles as emergency core command pods make their way to the crash site, about 3 kilometers away from the Turth-Trin Trek border. Also making their way on the scene are the 3 heroes of Turth-Trin Trek: Arak, Sai, and Marmaduke 9. You each watch as several command pods have already landed, putting out fires in the forest, scanning the side of the crashed vessel that reads Stellar Orbiter on the side of it, and a hoverbed stretches out for what you all assume is a wounded survivor. I would like you all 3 of you, to roll me perception checks.
Ooh, I'm definitely good at that.
First roll. Oh.
For Marmaduke 9, that would be a...
Oh
13.
Yeah, you do math.
I do.
13 for Marmaduke 9, 18 for Sai. What about Arak?
17, he sees.
17. Well, as you guys look over, only Sai and Arak notice this. you see what looks like a Kron Prime on the hoverbed, and they are looking directly at you, Sai, specifically. And
Definitely not worrisome.
they seem to. It looks like you obviously cannot hear what's going on, but it looks like they're mumbling to themselves. While all of this is happening, you also see Commander Kurter and Operative Mika are both walking towards you, towards the three of you. The commander approaches and says, "Hey, you don't need to be here right now. This is a command situation. You can go ahead and go back to the city if you like."
It's been one thing after another, hasn't it?
Mika nods and just kind of looks down. Is like, indeed, it has. You've done enough, truly. If you want to go relax, feel free to. So far, it seems like there's only been one survivor of this crash.
Just the one? That's
And-
a large ship.
We haven't found any other remains. And the survivor, we're going to be questioning, so. And he looks back over towards the ship, and you see all the other medical officers are kind of pulling this hoverbed over towards a pod that seems to, like, that it almost looks like they're bringing this survivor maybe back to the outpost by Tirth Trintrek.
What can I discern about the ship? I think probably I was too busy looking at the ship to notice much about the survivor.
Okay,
Been
so
precious,
go
it's
ahead
been a
and
precious long time since I've flown anything.
go ahead and roll me a. I'm gonna say a piloting check with intellect, not agility.
Ooh,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Okay. Oh, with intellect.
Yes, with
That's
intellect.
quite a bit. That's 23.
Good. As you look at this, it looks like an observation freighter, mainly to keep track of certain cosmic phenomenon out within the deep vacuum of space. Maybe some kind of research vessel.
An explorer.
And
Yes. This young fellow seemed to have been an explorer of some kind.
Mika looks over, is like, how do you know that? And then Kurter looks at you, is like, are you familiar with this ship?
Somewhat. Well, I'm familiar with the design and the class. He's either an explorer or a thief, but he's probably an explorer. So no need to do anything rash.
Nice.
Did it come in on a crash vector, or did something happen in orbit?
It seems like a crash. We're not exactly sure exactly what happened. We're gonna figure that out, but he looks at the three of you and then says, the general seems to like you three. If you'd like to accompany me to question this individual, you may. But I'll be doing the talking. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Brock nods his head.
Sai does not want to go in and speak with this individual who's been staring at her.
As you guys begin to walk over towards the pod, rain begins to fall. You hear a bit of thunder in the distance. And you head over towards the pod. You see Commander Kurter begins to pick up the pace, along with Micah following in pursuit, going towards it looks like more of a medical pod. The Kron did look wounded when you saw them. But meanwhile, as you guys are approaching this pod, entering into this command pod, you, Liam, hear a beep sound off from Buddy's speaker. The doctors beside your hoverbed rush you into a med bay as you hear them assuring you that everything will be all right. And you continuously hear the beeping sounds from Buddy.
Buddy, turn off the alarm, please.
I want the body. I want the body now, please.
I'll get it. I need nap.
Your leg is no longer functioning.
Grab me some tape.
Do
I'll fix it.
you say that out loud? Like really loud?
I'm not super loud, but like probably still like just below indoor tone.
Okay, well they look over at you. It's like, don't worry, we're gonna get you all fixed up, all right? And you hear one of the doctors say that as you get kind of pushed over to the side, and then you look up and you see a bunch of bright lights shining by you. You then feel a slight. It almost feels like there's some kind of energy that flows through your leg, and then your bone begins to snap a little bit, and it feels uncomfortable at the start, but then it begins to kind of ease itself. And then I need you to roll me an endurance check.
Oh gosh dang it. I didn't have that set. Endurance. So that's just a +2. So I'm just going to do a fortitude check and +2 to that.
All right.
I clicked it. What happened?
You don't got the macro set up?
It should have been set up. This is
Are you impersonating your character?
impersonate. There we go.
There it
I
is.
guess I wasn't.
Fancy magic.
So that's 15.
15.
The cons.
Okay, so
Cons.
you suddenly feel
So
a pulse kind of go through your leg, and then something snap, and you fall unconscious.
Please turn off the MP3 file.
As you fall unconscious, the three of you, Arak, Sai, and Marmaduke, you enter into the pod behind Commander Kurter and Operative Mika. And as you guys enter inside, you walk over towards what looks like a door that's shut, and then an officer is standing there. Looks like an operative. They have a codex in their hand. They have a helmet on. You don't know exactly what race they are, but they stand there at the ready, and they look over. It's like, Commander, what can we do for you? I wish to speak to the survivor of the crash. They are currently unconscious. We had to reassemble their leg. They weren't able to handle the pain that shot through their body. How long do you think it will take for them to wake up? Could be 10 minutes, could be an hour. Not too sure exactly. All right. He looks back at the three of you. Perhaps you three can wait here and inform Mika of when this survivor wakes up. I need to go check in with the general.
Sai gives him a curt nod.
You see him go and leave the pod. What do you three do?
Sifra, I'm rather surprised you didn't want to talk to this young fellow. You're the one who does most of the talking.
I don't know. He's just been staring at me. It's unsettling.
Rock turns towards the bed with the mysterious crash survivor to see where they're looking at.
There you can't see them because they're behind a door right now. You're inside the center of the pod. You haven't entered inside the actual med bay of the pod.
Oh, okay. Then I'm guessing Rock is just going to stay wary of this. How the way Sai is being looked at by the stranger.
Okay.
How was he looking at you?
Intently, not blinking very much, but not like he had something against me personally. It was just a very odd mixture of not emotions on his face, you know?
Oh, he was looking at you blankly.
But intently. Like blankly, but intently.
Rock, is that a thing? Can people do that? Look blankly but intently at somebody?
Don't know, but it sure happened.
Rock turns towards Marmaduke 9 and gives him a long stare before nodding. Yes.
That's it. That's exactly the look. Blank but intense.
But like, Arag had recognition and intent with that blank stare.
And some annoyance.
Yes. There wasn't that. I don't know, it's uncomfortable.
Well, he managed to crash quite a large vessel. But he was perhaps on by himself. I mean, that's something.
I'm very concerned about the lack of bodies. Anywhere.
As this is happening, Liam, I would like you to roll me a discipline will check. First one of the campaign.
Someone else has to do these.
Time to fight Liam.
Oh, Liam. Are you able to roll? Hello? Is Liam there?
Oh gosh, dang it, sorry, I muted myself because I wasn't in Sorry about that. Discipline, so that I'll do a will and then add it. So that's a 9.
9.
I think that's a record.
Okay. As you're asleep, unconscious. Yeah, unconscious. You begin to feel a slight shocking sensation. It almost feels like something is wrapping around your neck and then holding on to it tight. And then... What was that?
Could I try to reach out and rip it off my throat?
It's on the back of your neck.
Yeah. Or
You-
like try to reach to grab it.
Sure.
Like-
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and
Another discipline.
no, that would be an endurance.
Endurance. I believe that's another 4. Loop. That's 15.
You go and grab onto it. You feel a shock come to your system. You do take 7 points to your stamina. Do you try again?
Okay. No, I'm gonna not do that.
You, as you're looking around, when you did do before you went to go grab onto this feeling on the back of your neck, everything around you was completely black. You couldn't see anything. As soon as you grabbed onto it, you saw it almost looked like a faint shimmer of light that extended before you, and a doorway opened up. But then, as soon as you let go, the doorway shut, and it went completely black again.
Can I go forward or am I restrained?
It feels like you're. It feels like you can move, but then you also feel like you don't even have a body.
Let's reach out to grab that again.
All right, go ahead and roll me
It's the
one
worst
more
that can
one
happen.
more endurance check.
I think that was Did I roll a 14?
You rolled a
That was the
14.
newest one.
Yep.
Okay, that's a +2, so 16.
All right, as you go and grab onto it again, you take another 8 points to your stamina. What's your stamina at?
-4.
You suddenly fall unconscious. Inside the pod, you guys suddenly hear, and the operative that is standing outside goes and opens the door. The door slides open, and then you hear just a bunch of systems kind of going off. It sounds like he's starting to go into cardiac arrest, and you see the
boy.
doctor rush over and begin to start checking on him. What are you guys doing?
Uh,
Told you I
Can
found
we
a way
help-
to kill myself.
The first session, Liam dies. Roll a new character.
yeah. For those counting, it took.
You really wanted
20
him to be
minutes.
reborn in session 1, huh?
For those counting, it took about 10 minutes for Liam to kill himself somehow. Do we?
That, suckers.
Do we? I mean,
You see the doctor
I have
go
some medical
quick.
skills, but I don't know how much help I would be.
You see the doctor go quickly over and begin to assess the situation. Begins to pull out some supplies, and then you see him pull out like multiple med waves. Begin to scan his entire body, and then you see him administer something into him, and then he begins to calm down. And you see all the systems begin to stop going crazy, and he just. I didn't expect that
While
to
the
happen.
door is open, can I study this young man for a moment?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me, and you have analyze.
Oh, do I?
It's a knowledge.
Probably not.
It's a knowledge.
It's a knowledge.
if you-
I do not have animal.
If you don't have it, then just roll me a straight intellect check.
All right. Straight intellect. Well, that's okay. Straight intellect. I have. Wherever that is. There we are.
While our buddy there is looking at him, could Liam give the world out there a character description?
That's a 19.
Am I in my armor or do they strip me down?
You are stripped down into regular clothing, like not. It's
Like just
It's
kind
comfortable
of the
yeah.
normal clothing that I was in.
Yeah. Your armor has been taken away from you. All
Okay.
your gear.
So for a prime, he's fairly tall. He's wearing blue jeans overalls with flannel long sleeve. His face is very scruffy, as if he hasn't shaved in the last year, and just brown brown hair, just an average tall prime.
Marmaduke, you got a 19 on your analyze. Is that what it is?
In straight intellect, yes.
Yes. As you kind of look at him, his body, you see that as it looks like the doctor has him laying down on his back, but when you look at him, you look over and you see something. It almost looks like this, like it looks like black lines coming on the back of his neck a little bit. Very faint black lines.
Faint black line. Are they do they look like tattoos?
It looks like scarring.
Interesting. From like a burn or like a slash or
Like a
something
burn.
that?
Like a burn.
Interesting. Fresh?
Fresh. Yes, very fresh.
I'd like to point that out to the doctor.
Okay.
And, well, point it out to the doctor while simultaneously pointing it out to the squadron.
Okay. And the doctor looks over, is like, what is that? And you see him go and place his fingers across it.
Careful now.
Do you say that before he places his fingers on it?
As he looks like he's reaching towards it, yeah. Careful now.
He's like, have you seen this kind of wound before?
Maybe. Sai would like to roll an analyze check.
And he says, this wasn't on his body before, when we picked him up.
Now that is peculiar.
Could I ask what Buddy's doing?
Buddy is not on you right now.
Oh, I figured that's what the yellow thing was.
That's my bad.
Buddy is
I'll
inside it.
displace them in time space.
Buddy is inside. Is inside a supply crate right now.
Oh, buddy.
Poor Buddy.
All right. As he points that out, I'd like to analyze.
Okay.
A rock moves aside so that Sai can actually see.
Oh, dang, no.
So
That wasn't a good roll.
you go and check it out. Try to understand it a little bit. I'd like you to roll me a lore check, Sai.
Also not a good roll.
The lines have somewhat of a pattern. To you, Marmaduke, it looks familiar. To you, Sai, it also looks familiar. But you both are not... It's not ringing a bell, but it looks like some kind of weird pattern, but it looks like a burn mark. Like something was like seared into his skin.
Adds another tally to the concerning level impression Sai has on him.
Giving a good first impression, you guys.
It wasn't there when he came in.
As this happens, you see the doctor go over towards the supplies and check on a few things. He's like, "Can you actually call the operative Micah, please, to here? Because there's a few things on his person that it's questionable."
Sai does not want to be near the strange man, so Sai will volunteer.
I just need Micah
Yeah.
here. He knows technology a little bit better than I do. Unless one of you knows, one of you knows coding.
I does know
The Rock
coding.
does not the slightest.
Sai does know
And
coding.
Sai,
Can I fly
Sai
it?
knows
If not,
coding.
no.
Sai does know coding. Okay.
I'd be disappointed if the robot didn't.
Oh God.
Creepy
The
man
doctor-
or coding. It's a tough choice.
It's like, you know coding.
Yes.
All right. Go over here, and you see he approaches the corner of the room, and inside the corner you see like a crate there, and you see he goes and opens up the crate.
God.
As he opens up the crate, inside is what looks like some kind of armor set that has been broken down into like one piece now. And then you also see a blaster inside there. And you also see what looks like this weird device that shines this bright light and then kind of rolls over around back and forth, and it is trying to find a hook in something to try to hook itself onto something, but it can't. And then and then it looks up and sees you, and it just
Oh, it's adorable.
and it just stares at you. It has just like two white eyes that just stare directly at you.
I have my codex gives me advantage on computers checks. Can I do a computers check or no, just coding?
You're gonna have to pick this thing up if you want to actually really like check it out.
Okay, I'm gonna analyze it first.
Okay. Looking at
I
this,
got a 17. Looking
Look-
for intent.
looking at this thing, it looks like some kind of. It looks like a rudimentary artificial intelligence that has been placed into a device that doesn't have much movement capacity. It looks like
Okay.
it's been made out of like scraps of certain materials that shouldn't be like put together, but it somehow makes it work. You do see a bit of duct tape on the side of it, and then
Duct tape brand, man, they're really lasting out here.
and then I'd like you to roll me a discipline will check. Oh.
24.
Good. Yeah. You you feel a slight, it almost feels like some kind of vibration comes through, and then a field kind of generates from this thing and begins to connect with your own drive core, and you get this sensation of something trying to communicate with you.
Sai will pick up
Will?
the little Sai will pick up the AI
Okay. Sai goes to go
and
grab.
attempt to ping a simple greeting.
All right. As soon as you go and pick it up, you begin to hear, "I want your body. Give me your body. I want your body. Give me your
Sai
body.
drops.
I want your body. Give me your body. I want your body.
Sai
Give me your body.
immediately
I want your
drops
body.
to
Give me your
body.
body." You drop it, and then you can no longer hear
Immediately
it.
drop.
You can no longer hear it, and then you see it rolling and hitting the wall of the crate, trying to get to you.
Sai
And-
will send a ping to the little machine and be like, "That was rude."
What happened?
The doctor's like, do you know what it is?
It was a rudimentary AI that was very insistent on being a form much more complex than the one it's in right now, and
What was it saying?
it wants my body.
Oh, randy little fellow, isn't he?
Rock does not approve.
I think I might. You specifically?
Suddenly, Liam, you wake up coughing, and you feel a sore sensation on the back of your neck. All of you hear him coughing.
I will step. As he was being a little strange, I'll just step to here. I am looking at him. I can't remember how to do that on the map tool.
The
But I think it's a weird setting.
the doctor looks over towards you, Sai, and says, can you go contact Kurter now that he's awake? And you see him
And
rush.
Sai takes that initiative to leave the room and leave the little machine.
Okay, and you
Flick
see
your token,
the doctor.
hold shift, and use the left and right arrow keys.
The doctor goes over
There
towards
it is.
Liam.
Liam's going to just try to get up to sit up straight to cough better.
You get up to sit up straight, and you just feel a huge ache in your spine. I'd like you to roll me another endurance check.
Getting all of these. What was it? Fortitude? Endurance, yes. Fortitude. That's an 8.
Yeah, no, you cannot lift your body up right now.
That doesn't stop me from trying.
You try, and you and like rest right now, all right? Can you speak?
Buddy, why is your voice so weird?
Hello, I am Operative Dresden. I am a doctor with Core Command.
Wait. People? I'm going to
Yes.
try to turn over and get a real good look at this person.
All right, you get a look at them, and you see a helmet on. Underneath it, you can see a little bit of a prime face, but you can't really see they're like exactly what they look like. But you see they have armor on, kind of like how you would have armor on, like full set.
Oh, how are you do?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic now.
You were in a crash. Do you remember what happened?
He kind of lays back, looks up at the ceiling. Yes? Oh, oofta, I'm not sure. It's-
Oofta?
Oh, yeah, you know.
I don't know what that means.
Well, there was that blacking out. That wasn't too nice. Then there was a planet. Then there was this planet.
There was, okay. We're gonna have some people come here to talk to you and get your story.
Wait. Before you go, please.
I'm not
Where's
going
Buddy?
anywhere,
Where is Buddy?
buddy.
my friend.
Are you talking about the rudimentary AI that
I-
isn't? He,
It's not what he is, but yes.
it is inside the crate, over there. He
Why is
points
it- why
over
is he in a
towards the
box?
side. We needed
Although
we need to strip you down to make sure that your body. You know, we
I'm going
could
to ignore them and start crawling towards the box.
you try to move, you cannot move right now.
Oh, like at all?
Like at all. It is
Oh.
painful.
First you took my legs. That was such a tease.
You want the little Randy thing in the crate.
He's all that I got.
All right. Okay. Is if I give him Buddy, is he going to like explode or turn into a
I
eldritch
mean,
creature or something?
You gotta ask
Are
him.
you saying this, or are you asking me, or?
I'm trying to get a reading on. I'm trying to read his. I'm trying to see if he's a threat or not.
Oh, you're if I'm lying or something.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll
Um,
me another straight intellect check.
All righty, that's 17.
Looking at him, he looks like he has nothing to really like. I mean, he calls this thing buddy, and it seems like he hasn't really talked to anyone in a while. He seems like he's very forthcoming with what he's probably going to share, but right now he just wants his buddy.
All right. I'll step over to the crate
Okay.
and I will lean down and with one hand pick up Buddy.
All right. You go in and you pick up Buddy. As you pick up Buddy, I need you to roll me a discipline will check, Marmaduke.
All right.
Okay, I was.
All right.
That.
Does he want my body?
Does he want my body?
He just wants body.
Yeah.
His name is actually Body.
I've been careful.
You've just been
so long.
pronouncing it wrong the entire time.
He's going through a dry spell. It's fine. That's 24.
All right. As that happens, you suddenly grab onto him, and then you feel a shock go through your system, and
Ooh.
you find yourself inside a cockpit, and you see it's smoking and alarms are going off all around you. You're strapped in tight, upside down currently, and you're looking around. This is the memory of when you crashed after the core reset. You feel a very strong pulse in your head that aches. And you hear a voice, a familiar voice that says, Marmaduke 9, where are you? And then you wake back up, and you're holding on to Buddy. You feel a slight strain in your mind. Oh. Okay. You just went through a fragmentation. You take 29 points to your stamina. What's your stamina
Oh,
at?
jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's
With a 24?
yeah. What's your stamina at?
What
I take 29.
Yes.
My stamina is going to be probably at about roughly
-2.
-2.
-2. Okay, yeah, you fall down to your knees and Buddy rolls out of your hand. The doctor rushes over towards you. You feel
Buddy.
very, very woozy right now. That was a strong fragment.
Preferred Sifra, apparently.
At this point,
I'm reaching
Sifra,
for Buddy.
Sai, you, sorry for calling you Sifra. Sai, you got a hold of Kurter and Micah, and they are coming with you back inside the pod.
So is
Alright.
Buddy back in the box, or?
Buddy is now rolling on the ground.
Okay.
Rock, do you want to grab Buddy?
Yeah, he's not sure what's going on really, so flies over to the artificial intelligence
All right,
units
you-
and picks it up.
You go and pick it up
turn.
easily enough. You grab onto Buddy.
Okay, and then he slowly turns around towards Liam, gives him a cautious stare before sliding over back to him and just putting him on his chest.
He holds it close as best as he can.
Hello, Buddy.
Hey, Buddy. Sorry about that.
I want the body.
You're sorry?
I want the body.
We'll get you the body. Don't worry. I pet him.
At this point, Sai, both Kurter and Mika enter inside.
Do I walk in hearing Liam say, "We'll get you the body"?
Also, which ways am I holding? Like, I don't think Liam is in condition to actually have him in a looking at him.
You
as
have him on your chest right now.
Yeah, but is Buddy actually looking at the entrance?
No, he's looking at you. But as soon as Sai enters inside, Buddy spins around and looks over towards Sai, and then you hear,
Sa-
"There's the body. There's the body. There's the body."
Sai kind of blanches and walks right out the door.
Shh, Buddy, please. I need some rest. Gravity hurts.
You see one of the figures with that is adorned with a heavy armor, and he looks like he has some kind of authority. He approaches you, and he looks at you and says, "Are you the pilot on record inside the ships, inside the stellar orbiter, that landed the ship here?"
I did land a ship. I think. It felt a little rough for landing.
All right. Can you answer a few questions for me?
Shoot.
What was your mission?
mission?
Yes. You're a research vessel, correct?
I don't remember. It was not to die.
I'm sure every mission is not to die.
Sorry, the Pa, he didn't. I got nothing.
Hmm. Do you remember any of your crew at all?
I remember the bird. He betrayed us.
The bird betrayed you?
Killed Pa. Left us to die.
You see, Carter leans over towards the operative next to him, begins to whisper something. Go ahead and roll me a perception check if you'd like to try to hear what he's saying, but he's saying it very quietly.
Rock will also partake.
All right.
Where's perception?
What are you doing, Marmaduke, as you are kind of getting up from that
Will.
very strong fragment?
Dusting myself down.
Perception will.
I don't think I'm in much condition to make a check or anything.
Nah,
Rock
you-
perceives a 12.
That was a 16.
You do not. You do not hear what they're saying. All you really hear is keep an eye on him, and then we'll handle the rest. And you see, Critter looks over towards you again after whispering. He's like, "All right, well, for now, rest. There is going to be a festival here in a few marks. You might be able to have some fun there."
I stand up properly.
Sorry, my video went down because the camera likes to overheat.
Oh,
Whoops.
Yeah.
yeah. It seemed to be working on my end.
Yeah, no, it's just it'll turn off when it it only has like a certain amount of time that it can handle it.
Sorry, I only have half the screen, so he must have meant the webcam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only have half the screen covered, mainly to check on chat.
Yeah, do not worry. I can see that it turned off. I mean, you can hear my voice at least. As long as you hear my voice, I think you're good. Unless you want to see my beautiful
Sorry,
face.
Just watch
I
chat.
didn't notice that.
But yeah. So, sorry, where were we?
Festivals.
Yeah. So, Commander Kurter.
Festivals.
Yeah, Commander Kurter says there'll be a festival in a few marks. The one that brought us in here, Sai, is the one that's kind of leading the charge in that whole situation. But rest up, and then in a few days, maybe you can have some fun, and we can go from
You
there.
hear that, buddy? Maybe we could win a body.
Oh, good lord.
Right. All right. Well, I will be heading out. Three of you. Also, I will be keeping a contact with Sai and Sai will inform you about any additional missions in the future. After all, the general wishes to have you guys join into something larger. Sound good? I know you two, and he points towards Marmaduke and Arak. I'm sure you two want some more jobs. This one will be a big one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, like I don't know about you, Arak, but I don't like to be between jobs for too long.
Neither do I, he says.
And Carter nods to you both, then nods over towards you, Liam, and then leaves. Goes over towards you, Sai, and is like, "You alright?"
Do not like making assumptions, but I am uncomfortable with both the tiny AI and the survivor.
Uncomfortable.
Yes. The AI insists that it wants the body, and it is referring to me.
It wants
So
a
I
body.
am uncomfortable. Yeah.
Maybe you present it with a different body instead of you. Seems like this survivor hasn't seen the person in some time. So maybe that includes sin. Either way.
We'll see.
Yes, I need to go. The general wants me for a few reports. But
Of course.
once the festival is over, I'll be sending you and your team inside there a notification about their next mission. I hope that's all right. I know you probably don't want to get into military squabble, but because of what you and your team experienced, you have
A certain expertise,
yes.
with the relative term being expertise on this one. If me and my party decide to split ways, I will of course make sure that you have their contact information.
Right. Well, either way, figure it out, and I'll be contacting you specifically. All right.
Sign nods.
And Carter begins to leave. As he leaves, over some time, the three of you. Well, I mean, if you guys want to roleplay, you can roleplay right now. But if not, we will do a little bit of a time skip for Liam to get all rested up and get you guys all situated for everything else. But what do you guys want to do?
Liam is finally getting a good look at a rock.
Mm-hmm. You see a very, very tall purple person.
Are you eating a lot of carrots?
Is that addressed directly to Rock or just well,
yeah, he's looking square at you.
Rock ponders this for a moment and then he replies, "What are carrots?
Yeah, I thought they make you orange.
What do you eat?" he says.
Whatever's in the freezer, really.
I sense the body outside. I want to go outside. Walk outside, buddy.
Hey, would you do me a favor, man?
Rock lifts his head up. He's skeptical of Liam and his request.
Buddy is getting restless. Could you, give him a walk?
Hmm. Very well, he responds. He reaches over towards
Gently
the.
lifts it up. Be nice to him. He's all I got.
Wait, I cannot speak to this thing.
Rude.
Don't be
Wow.
rude, buddy. He's a friend.
What is rude?
It-
I got told that before by the body.
Just let me. I just need a rest, man. Dude.
Rest. Shall I rest too?
Oh, creepy but cute.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think you need to rest a little bit.
I rest with buddy. Rest.
All right, never mind. Big.
Rest. Powering off.
Never mind, man.
You would never see it on his face, but Rock is slightly disappointed he cannot give the small device a walk. So he just steps back and looks down at Liam for a moment more.
All right. What is Sai and Marmaduke doing out there?
So Sai is very good at mimicking the motions of being flesh and bone in her stance at present.
Mm-hmm.
After the whole buddy wanting her body thing, she is very stiff and sin.
Ugh. I'm. Ugh. I'm glad the damn thing doesn't want my body. It's been a awful experience. It didn't shock you, did it?
No shocking. Just a
Aversion.
the best way I would say is a ping for a data connection, but not a deep data connection. It was a communicative connection.
Ah,
Speaking
But
of
I didn't like what he was saying.
speaking of communication, suddenly a notification pops up on Marmaduke's codex.
oh, let's have a look.
You
Who is
see
it?
a message from Alvora.
Oh, all right. I will be back shortly.
Sai eyes you very concerned and be like, "Are you all right?"
Oh, just someone I was expecting, but occasionally I forget about. I won't be long.
So are you gonna head out of the pod?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly nip out of the pod.
All right.
What does she say?
She says that she has just gotten a transport to Turth Trek and is gonna be there in about an hour.
All right. Huh. How do I look?
I mean, it's been a long day. It's getting close to like the time that you probably should start getting ready for bed, kind of thing. It is dark outside. As you look up and the clouds are heavy above you, you see that it is raining a little bit.
I'm gonna poke my head back into the pod. On second thoughts, I think I'm probably going to need to shower and do other things. I'll be. I'll just be. You know, I just sort of trail off as I'm backing off out of the pod.
All right.
I head to the inn.
Okay.
Sighs. Oh.
Marmaduke begins to head out. What is Sai gonna do? A rock is still inside.
We'll wait for a rock, but Sai's not going back in the room where Buddy was in.
Okay. Arak, what are you doing?
Well, first, is Liam going to rest himself?
Liam, are you getting ready to rest?
Oh, he's probably already out.
Okay, Liam looks like he's knocked out right now.
Okay then, so Arak, seeing no reason to be here, turns himself around and steps under the doorway to see Sai, looking very stiff and robotic.
You don't see Marmaduke inside here anymore.
Just a mirage.
Sai just stands there.
Any other new concerning details?
None of that was concerning.
All of that was concerning.
Tries to think of, he says, I was asked to walk the robot.
That was concerning?
Arak isn't too sure if it was actually concerning, just something he was thinking about.
Okay. Detail noted.
Arak just stands there, just staring at you.
Sai glances to where Marmaduke speedily, power walk / slinked away.
Mm-hmm.
Arak doesn't give his friends a cold, dead stare. He's slightly more relaxed when he's looking at Sai at the very least.
Oh, the camera turned off again.
Marmaduke appeared to have gotten a urgent, I don't know if it's important, but urgent message, and he went to shower.
Here we go. Are you
You
guys
just want to find something to eat.
Oh yeah. Gonna head out now?
Yeah, I think we're on our way heading out.
Yeah. Arak nods to the idea of getting something to eat.
Sai can't eat, but Sai will go with you.
Alright. You guys go out and head back to, I'm assuming, the Turth Inn. Meanwhile, Dr. Dresden goes up over towards you, Liam, checking up on your status and stuff. And stays at your bedside as you rest. And the three of you get back to the Turth Inn, which which is over here actually. Let's bring you guys back over there. Oh, yeah, the temperature is too high on my camera, so I'm just gonna keep it off since we are going to end the session very soon.
Ooh. Okay.
But as you guys head back to the Turth Inn, you get inside. Marmaduke, you got there before everyone else. Once you get there, you do get a message from Alvora again, and she says that she is probably about 10 minutes out. What do you do?
I will tell her to. Oh, well, I'll give her I'll ping her the address of the Turf Inn, and I will spruce up the room as best I can.
All right. Yeah,
Check my breath smells all right.
I'll give that mustache a comb.
You get.
Oh, it's always combed.
You get all
His mustache is always immaculate. He doesn't need to worry about the stash.
Permanent.
You
Permanent fixture.
you get everything all situated, prepared for Alvora's meeting you here in the city that you are now a hero in. And then she says that she has arrived. And you're inside your room currently. Are you going to go downstairs to the lobby area?
I am indeed.
All right. You go down there and you see the bartender is there. He looks over towards you and he goes and waves at you. And you see a few patrons inside here. It's very quiet right now, but you see a beautiful yen who is standing there with a suitcase and a gown that kind of livens the chamber, and she smiles at you and she says, "Oh, Marmaduke.
My dear, you liven up every room you come into."
And that's where we're going to end this session.
I can see why.
Slow mo.
Already tell why.
Slow mo pan to the fireplace.
Oh.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Man, this is a weird arc for that show.
Yeah.
Not as weird as you think it would.
Yeah, honestly, not really.
So we have Alvora, who's going to be joining us in this next session, and the three of you are going to be coming back, while Liam is going to be getting all rested up.
I'm glad I didn't have to talk much.
Just wait. Just you wait.
I was wondering if you would keep me quiet this round.
No. I wanted to. Well, I mean, the roles were just the roles, honestly.
You didn't make me roll yet.
Just so that you know, Liam has ownership over the buddy token, so you can move around as you will.
Yeah.
And Marmaduke has ownership over the Avora token, so they can move together.
Oh my.
Together as one.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in to this first session. It will definitely get better as we go on. You know how all these things start. But it will definitely get better.
Oh yeah.
And oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh yeah, you bitch.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Why does it
No.
always devolve into this
Um,
every
Sorry.
time?
but thank you all for tuning in. The audience members, I'm sure we only had like a few, but that will also grow
More.
in time. And if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. Oscar.
Bye.
Roll the theme tune. Is there a theme tune?
I thank you for listening to The New Age. This right here is what Marmaduke 9 was referring to as the theme tune. I hope you enjoyed the first entry and will continue to listen as the Doctor series premieres Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you like watching videos and want to binge this campaign, check out the live stream that is 4 entries ahead of this podcast. Thank you. And if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.